When I told my 80-year-old neighbor how I was trying to keep my lawn from perishing in this drought and how I was trying to conserve water, she stated, "Well, I could do that too." That statement from my 80-year-old neighbor is the inspiration for this video. We can share our creative ideas and actions and survive this summer heat together. The first thing I do is take the washing machine drain hose out of the wall drain I put an extension on the drain hose and I put it in a 5-gallon bucket. And under the watchful eye of the laundry room monitor, I sort the laundry into piles according to size and color. I wash the white load first because in recycling, I reuse the rinse water from the whites for the wash cycle of the next load that I'm going to do. We use homemade laundry soap from a recipe that we found online. My husband made the soap, and after trial and error, we found the perfect result for our use. Our laundry soap is eco-friendly, so we can use the gray water on the lawn. We use hydrogen peroxide on the white loads rather than bleach. While the first load is washing, and on my cycle that's 17 minutes, I have time to set up the buckets for the catch. This is where that extension on the washing machine drain hose comes in handy. I use 5-gallon buckets, and I use 5 of them for a small wash load. That way I don't have to fill them so high that I can't carry them through the house and out the front door. Remember, folks, water's heavy. And I like to squeeze every drop of water out of the hose that I can. Now, I started this about 2 months ago, and trust me, folks, when I did, the yard didn't look this lush and green. We've all been very thankful to Mother Nature for sending us some rain in this last couple of weeks. While this might seem a little extreme to some people for reclaiming, conserving, recycling, we do have a more permanent system planned in the near future, but this helped me get things started. Besides, this is great exercise. While I was dumping the water out across the lawn, I had the washing machine in the pause mode in order to not fill and go into the rinse cycle before I could get back here with the buckets. When I capture the rinse water this time, I'll be saving it to reuse it as the wash load for the next load of clothes that I'll be doing. Now that's what I call going green with gray. On my machine, there's a little more water that comes out during the rinse cycle, but I can still use the same 5-gallon buckets. And again, I squeeze every drop out of the hose that I can get. Ah, my leisure moment. No rushing here to catch any water. Now for the second load, I set the machine to begin the fill process, but I turn it off again because I'm going to be reusing the 5-gallon buckets of water from the previous load. And using a small strainer, I collect off the surface of the water any lint or any dirt that may have come through on the previous rinse cycle so that I can have the cleanest water possible for my wash cycle. And then we begin again. Oops! Butterfingers. And now I fill the machine. And now the machine fill cycle runs just about long enough for me to rinse out my soap cup. And actually, for about the last 4 years, this is how we've been drying our laundry, giving the electric dryer a break and our pockets for the energy bill. Sunshine, warm air, and in this summer, the drought air dries our clothes in a fraction of the time of any appliance. All done!